Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that I received. The translation of that message, it reads like this. Hello, Brother Nanshi, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? I am a man who is aged 37 years old. As I am standing here about to confess, I have 5 women that I am dating. 4 of them, they are South African, and 1, she is from Lesotho. There was a woman that I wanted from my own country, but unfortunately, the slots, they were quickly filled up. Within a day, I had found 5 of these women. The only girl that I did not meet online, it was this other girl, the girl whom I call the girl number 3, and that was the one that I approached physically. The rest of the girls that I am dating, I met them on Facebook. Some of them I hooked them up on their TikTok handles, and we started talking, showed them the money that I had, and within a very short period of time, we were dating. So I am using these women for my rituals, because they are like 7 days in a week. Each and every day I am supposed to have sex. So today I'll be with this one, the next day with another one. Then when I am finished with all of them, I would choose one who would come to my place Saturday and Sunday. So that is how I am using them for my own rituals. These women, when I met them, they were healthy. It's not like I gave them HIV or some sort of a STI. No, not like that. I mean, like spiritually, they were healthy as well as physically, they were healthy. But the moment that I started sharing my bed with them, sleeping with them, I made sure that I infected them with sort of like a spiritual disease, such that it has caused these women not to go on their period anymore. The 5 of them, they do not go on their periods, and it is because of these charms that I am using on them. So what will happen in time is that since they are no longer going on their periods, and this is like a spiritual problem, this will cause their wombs not to work properly, giving them several problems. They can even have cancer in their wombs, and that is when it will be time for me to let go of these women. Then I'll move on to other women as well. So this is how I became a ritualist. When I came here to South Africa, I then told myself that I just wanted to work, because I am a musician. So I wanted to buy some studio equipment. I wanted to buy some speakers so that when I go back home to Zim, I can do sound hiring, because in our neighborhood, there was this other man that I had already spoken with who had a nightclub. So I saw that in his nightclub, like the sound system that they were using, it was the old jukebox type sound system. So I knew that if I could work, I could buy some good sound system, hire it to him, and then I can even move from one place to another. I also had this idea of having at least maybe some TV screens that I can go around different nightclubs, and then at least I can make some money. So that was the vision that I had during those years when I came to South Africa, which was in the year 2008. I came and I started working, and I saw that the life that I was living, it was very tough. I was working for this other man. The man, what I would do is that we would go around filling up gas for people, mainly your Indians, in their kitchens. So the money that he was giving me, it was not a lot of money that we were making. I was only getting paid 550 rands. This was in the year 2008. I worked for this man. At least when I used to work and stay at this other place, it was far much better. He then told me that he had his young brother who had bought a plot, so he was looking for a worker. Then they put me on that plot. The way that this man used to overwork me, you know how I used to work on that plot. He said that when you wake up in the morning, it will be like from 6 a.m. and when you knock off, he said that you can only knock off when you can't see the sun anymore. So I did not have like any time which I could say that when it is 5 p.m., then I knock off. When the sun has gone down, when it is totally dark, he said that when you are busy shoveling or when you are digging a trench, when you can't see the place where you are digging, then you need to know that it is time for you to knock off. That man, he was very cruel, and he used to only give me 560, and then I stopped working for that man, went to the location, and I started working for this other man who had a small construction company. Life became better. I started looking for someone that I could marry, but most of the women that I was into, because I love women with beautiful bodies, and I did not have money to afford those type of women. So what happened was that I kept on spending money on this other prostitute who was staying in the same location where I was staying. She had that type of a body that I wanted in a woman. So when I returned back home, I saw that my life was not moving according to plan. All the things that I had thought that I was going to do when I was in Zim going to South Africa, it had not happened. So I said that it is far much better for me to at least try to get some spiritual help. First of all, I went to a White Garment Prophet church. I went there for a couple of months. The situation did not change, and I said it is far much better for me to deal with my ancestors directly. So I started speaking with my ancestors through the help of this other woman who told me that she can help me, and the way that she was going to help me was through some marine spirits. So we went to the river, and when we were at that river, she washed me in that river, and I dedicated my life to the marine spirits. Life became a little bit better. Little did I know that when you are dealing with these marine spirits, there will come a day when they would want something from you. And that is what happened when I returned back to South Africa. Within a very short period of time, I had started my own small company. I had even hired some people. Things got a little bit bad, and I started to have dreams being chased by the marine spirits. I returned back to that woman who had assisted me, and she told me that she was going to speak with the marine spirits. And the next morning, that was when she called me into her consultation room. She had this beautiful mirror that she was holding, and she said, I need you to speak to this mirror. It is going to reveal to you everything that it has since revealed to me. I just want to make sure. That was when this mirror showed me that my family members, they were now dedicated to the marine spirits. After each and every 5 years, there were 2 people in the family that were supposed to die as a sacrifice to the gifts that had been given to me by the marine spirits. So I sacrificed my family to be rich, and each and every member of my family that has since died, they have died of kidney failure. This is what always happened. That is what was revealed to me by that magic mirror that belongs to that traditional healer. After I had agreed, the first family member died like this month. Then after 2 months, another family member died of kidney failure. Even if you are a healthy person, you can just get sick. Then all of a sudden, your kidneys are no longer functioning. And when I was in South Africa, that was when I was told that I need to get at least 5 women. Like, you know, that the marine spirits, they like to operate using women. So 5 of these women that I use, when I sleep with them, I'll be bringing myself before these marine spirits, sleeping with them at the altar of the marine spirits. This is my confession that I want to share with you. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our brother. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world.